Hello, thanks for calling Low Valley Mail.
Some sort of conspiracy.
Oh, turn your headphones or whatever down.
Hey, hello.
Hey, what's up?
Oh man, I can't believe I got through.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. No, I'm kidding. Who am I speaking with?
Avi,
Avi,
New Yorker.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm all right. Now, my conspiracy theory is that I just believe any conspiracy theory where cash is the end result.
That's like follow the money, right? That's the...
Yeah, I know, but I don't. But that's the thing. It's not just follow the money. Like, one of my favorite conspiracies is they lowered the speed limit from 35 to 25 in New York so you can get more red light camera tickets, or speed tickets.
Right.
Like, it's really like the Jew conspiracy, but kind of like not really about Jews, just in general. Like, oh, they faked the moon landing. Is that for money? Like, no, I don't believe it. I just believe anyone where they say the end result is somebody's pocketing a bunch of money.
And that honestly is generally the most logical thing. Like, so the Peter Schickele thing that I've been going on nonstop about like a fucking lunatic, that's the one thing where I was talking to the guy on the Grammy committee and he mentioned some sort of money thing. And I go, that's why this doesn't make sense to me, in the sense that you're like, the Grammy voters had this conspiracy because it wasn't like some label was like, we're going to get this guy to win because he's like, this handsome guy who was going to sell out stadiums. They're like, this guy wasn't making tons of money from this. It wasn't a crazy financial thing. So like, that didn't make sense, that angle of the conspiracy. So I agree with you.
That's the thing. That's what's confusing is that sometimes I don't understand why a conspiracy is happening until someone explains to me that someone's just, oh, the guy, the guy's able to buy a second Epstein Island because of this conspiracy. I'm like, you know what? Then maybe I'll agree to it all of a sudden. If you can explain to me how someone's pocketing a couple of $1 million or the government's trying to squeeze a couple of dollars out of citizens, then I'm a little bit more on your side.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you. Because, that's like I think everybody gets that explanation and every person goes, yeah, like government is corrupt and people in government are generally corrupt. And you go, yeah, that just makes sense. It doesn't take like a far leap to get there,
Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, there's gotta be a million billion little conspiracies that people don't even think of as conspiracies. Like, oh, they raised the tax 2% because they wanted to make money this way as opposed to this way. I'm like, that's just a conspiracy. I'm like, no, it's just to probably pocket more at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's not even considered. I'm telling you, the one where they lowered the speed limit in New York, most people don't even believe that's a conspiracy theory. They're just like, yeah, I'm assuming that's fact. Suddenly they lowered the speed limit 10. Then every ticket gets at 36 miles per hour, and they put speed cameras everywhere.
Of course.
They make a couple of $1 million every single year. It's not that confusing, but I believe that's why when someone says, are you a conspiracy theorist? I'm like low level. I just believe that at the end, the goal of everything is someone is just trying to increase their bank account.
Yeah.
That's it.
I agree.
Yeah. That's why the conspiracy theory with your Grammy guy, I really want to know if someone somewhere, if that guy happened to make a shitload of money from doing this, and
he didn't. He didn't.
That's the thing. If he found a way to make it, if you found that magic bullet where you're like, oh, turns out he got a whole bunch of cash, and then his friend was able to pocket some of it, I'd be like, all right, this makes a lot more sense.
Me
as a conspiracy now.
Me too. And if that's what it ends up being, I go, well, that's a good story for a documentary. But I can tell you,
that makes a lot of sense.
He's not some household name who's like making bank like that.
Yeah, if somebody somewhere on the side, or maybe Weird Al basically helped him get it, and he made a huge bet that he would lose, and then they both pocketed $1 million.
Now we're talking. I hope Weird Al.
That would be hilarious.
If
turns out Weird Al is a degenerate gambler, and he knew he was going to win.
Yes. Or like it's like a Donaghy scandal, like the NBA ref, where they're just like all those guys are like, we're all just betting on this guy every year to just win the fucking Grammys. And he was the longest odds.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. And then they had basically go, he can't win another year in a row, and they keep that.
Yeah, longer odds.
Money train rolling till eventually on like the 5th year, people are like, I'm going to start betting on this guy winning. Like time to turn the tables.
George Carlin.
We're going to bet against him. We're going to short that guy, and bam. million extra bucks in your pocket.
Yeah, and then just the plus 120, George Carlin takes it down and everybody gets busted. That one I like, Avi. Thank you for calling. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's why I believe the whole like refs are awful sort of thing, because you know that that's the easiest way. Someone's making money off it. You're like, all right, that makes sense. Not because they care about the teams.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for calling, Avi.
All right. Thanks for having me.